Hi, I'm Christy from GovGirl. Superstorms, tornadoes, and other major emergencies have struck America over the last year. So here to talk with me about emergency communications is Joe Bloom, product manager with our sponsor GovDelivery, and Mayhem. I'm disaster, and when I happen in your community, and I will happen, how will you get the message out? You know, that's actually a good question. So Joe, when an emergency happens, it's up to the city to push out emergency communications to the public. So what makes that so difficult?
Your message won't matter if no one sees it. Disaster is not the time to start building your audience. You should do this as a regular course of business, collecting people's email information, phone numbers, and so forth, so that when a disaster strikes, you have an audience already there waiting for your message.
I agree with you totally there, Joe. I've actually had the experience personally of communicating to the public from an emergency operations center during a major incident. So I understand that you are trying every means possible to connect and share those messages with the public.
Yes, and the problem is that some agencies only use their emergency notification tool once or twice a year, which means that they're not as familiar with the system, and the contact information that they've been collecting is not as up to date.
Outdated contact information is a big challenge. I personally have a different cell phone number and 2 new email addresses just within the past year. So the question is, how do we plan for that?
Well, we recommend collecting and engaging with subscribers throughout the year. That makes it a lot easier to connect with people during an emergency.
I'll tell you what to do. Don't do anything. Makes my job easier. While you're trying to get a hold of people, I'm doing what I do best. Disaster isn't predictable, so why wait until I happen to come up with a plan?
It's important not to keep your emergency notifications siloed from other communications that you're sending to the public. That will help you build familiarity with the system and give you more opportunities to engage with all of those citizens out there.
All right, thank you, Joe and Mayhem. That was actually surprisingly helpful for your input on planning for emergency communications in government. Visit govdelivery.com for advice on citizen notification systems. And thank you all for watching GovGirl. Make sure and post a comment on my blog. The best conversation happens there, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay. How many times do I have to do this? Is this dangerous?